and welcome to today's episode of Made for More. Today I'm going to be teaching you something quite interesting, and that is how procrastination can help you. Yes, you heard that right. How procrastination can help you. I know procrastination has been tagged as a bad word that you should stay away from because it can ruin your ability to be productive. But there is a certain perspective to procrastination that can actually help you become more effective with time management and, consequently become a more productive person. Now, have you ever felt overwhelmed by the number of things you have to do? Like you have to be very effective at your job or your business. You have to run your family. You probably took up a course that you want to do to add more qualifications to your pedigree, right? And sometimes you feel overwhelmed by all of these demands and you do not even know how to juggle them all and be productive at everything that you do. Now, today I'm going to teach you how you can actually use procrastination as a tool to become more effective with time management and to become a more productive person. Now, what does it mean to procrastinate? Let's think about it. Procrastination means putting off one thing in order to do something else. And I know that most times people talk about it from the negative angle, where you're putting off important things, you're putting off the things that you're supposed to do, and then you're doing other unimportant things. But today, I want to introduce you to a concept called creative procrastination. Creative procrastination. And what does creative procrastination mean? It simply means that you have an ordered list of activities that you need to do, and you prioritize those activities from most important to the least important. Now, let's backtrack a little. How can you use creative procrastination? Now, notice that I'm making emphasis on creative procrastination, right? How can you use creative procrastination to improve your time management skills? Number one, work with a list and plan your day ahead. Now, what does that mean? Today is already fast spent. By the end of today, take a piece of paper and a pen and write out all the activities that you know that you have to do to make tomorrow a good day. If you have to spend time with God, if you have to go to the office or your place of business, specific tasks you have to do at your job or in your place of business, and just make a comprehensive list of everything that you have to do to make tomorrow a good day. Now, after writing out your list, prioritize your list from the most important task to the least important task. And in doing this, you can use the ABCDE approach. Now, A being the most important task that carries the highest consequence of all. If there are things that you have to do that would make a very great impact on the way your day plays out or the results you want to see at the end of the day, make sure that you put high priority on those tasks. These are tasks we call A tasks. Then move to qualifying your B tasks. Now, your B tasks are important as well, but they are not as important as your A tasks. They have certain consequences, but the consequences are mild compared to not accomplishing your A tasks. Now, you want to categorize the activities that fall under your B task. Now you move to your C task. Now these are tasks that are good to have. If you do them, it's great. If you do not do them, there's no consequence for not doing them. Then you move to D tasks. Now these are tasks that you can absolutely delegate. Now never move to a B task when you still have outstanding A tasks. For instance, if you have a proposal to write and this proposal is going to determine, the next big break for your organization, you cannot move to making photocopies, which is a task that you can delegate, when the task of finishing the proposal is still outstanding. Do you get the idea? So your D tasks are tasks that you can delegate. For instance, if you're a very busy executive, You don't have to spend time cleaning your house, except maybe it's a hobby and you've completed your A, B, and C tasks. Then you can choose to do that yourself. But if you can afford to get someone to help out with activities like cleaning. Now, why do you think most organizations have cleaners, helpers around the office? Because they don't want their staff to spend valuable time that is supposed to be meant for carrying out activities that will benefit the organization. They don't want them to spend that time cleaning the office, because for most people, they want to get straight into important meetings and important organizational activities. That is why the management of an organization will not mind paying somebody else to do the cleaning. So what are those tasks that you can absolutely delegate? Find people around you who can help you carry out those tasks. Now, your E tasks are no-nos. They are tasks that should be eliminated, especially when you still have A, B, and C tasks outstanding. What are examples of E tasks? Watching your favorite series. Yeah, I know somewhere at the back of your mind you're thinking, man shall not live by work alone. Yes, you're correct. You should have chunks of time that you get to relax and rest, but not at the expense of your A, B, or C tasks. So you need to decide what is important to you. And I mentioned working with a list, making a list of all the tasks that you're going to do and planning your day ahead. Now, somebody is thinking, I don't want to put myself in a straitjacket where I can't move because I have a list. Your list does not have to be, straitjacketed. It can be flexible, but make sure that you go in the order of your A, B, C, D, and E tasks. That way, you know that even if at the end of the day you have outstanding tasks, there are tasks that are not so important because you have used the earlier hours of the day to perform your A, B, and C tasks. Now, where does creative procrastination come in? Creative procrastination comes in when you are putting off your B task for you to focus on your A task. And when you're done with your A task, you're focusing on your B task for you to put off your C task. So whatever you're putting off in the moment is not as important as what you're doing right now. One question that we must always ask ourselves as we go on with life as highly productive people is, what is the best use of my time right now? Sometimes you're sitting down and you're not doing anything. Ask yourself that question. What is the best use of my time right now? Is there any task I should be doing now that I am putting off? That is negative procrastination. But when you choose to focus on what is important, right, either an A, B, or C task in the moment, and put off D and E tasks, that is the concept of creative procrastination. Now, to get your life under control, you have to determine what low value activities you're spending too much time on. Low value activities are activities that do not contribute to the goals you're trying to achieve or to where you're going. No matter how nice it feels to watch a series all day long, no matter how nice it feels to chat away with a friend at work when you should be carrying out important tasks, you must always tell yourself that if you continue to focus on low value activities, at the end of the day, you will feel overwhelmed because those other important tasks will not go away. They will simply pile up and then you will feel overwhelmed and unproductive. This can be avoided if you choose to practice the art of creative procrastination. Thank you for watching and see you in the next episode. Do not forget that you are made for more.